We've got the BMW ALPINA BX7, pure luxury and pure power.
This thing's almost as hot as your red boots, Andrea. I love them. Yodelay.
Listen to that.
I don't know why. It makes me think of the Alps. Well, what's under the hood of this thing?
A 4.4-liter twin turbocharged V8 with an 8-speed automatic transmission, 612 horsepower and 590 pound-feet of torque. It goes 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 4.2 seconds and has a top speed of 290 kilometers per hour.
4.2 seconds. That's crazy.
This beast.
That's what 911 turbos used to get not that long ago. That's insanity for a 6-passenger utility.
And I love it.
All right, now this thing is spendy. It's exclusive, but you get a lot of stuff with it. What are the key standard features, Andrea?
The base trim comes with a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, a 12.3-inch touchscreen with BMW's iDrive system, wireless charger, a Harman Kardon sound system, Merino leather, heated and ventilated multi-contour front seats, heated rear seats, soft closed doors, a panoramic sunroof, and adaptive 2-axle air suspension.
Got the Alpina iDrive system. What are we going to put it in?
We're going to put it in S for subscribe. And if you can hit that notification bell, you'll be notified when all of our reviews drop, and then you can watch them.
And we do this, the couple car review, twice a week. The first one drops on Wednesday.
We put another one out on Saturday.
So make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell, but also follow along on Instagram. It's Motormouth_Andrea. For me, it's Motormouth_Auto, and the links are below. This video is brought to you by Car Cost Canada. Get the dealer's cost, list of rebates, plus discounted interest rates. Use the promo code Motormouth to become an expert member and get extra searches. The link is in the description below.
Listen to that sound.
You know what, Andrea? I didn't know when we picked this up if I was going to like it. But within about 1 kilometer, I love this thing.
The luxury, the performance, the power. Does it get any better than this?
But it's the way it all comes together. Yeah. This thing is absolutely effortless to drive. The power is instantaneous, but you never feel jarred. It's got the ultimate of luxury, the ultimate of performance, all married together. I think they've done an amazing job.
I know, and you hit a pothole, a speed bump, you don't feel anything. It is so smooth. It just eats it all up.
This thing is incredibly capable, and we're going to get into the history of Alpina, how it differs from some of the competition. We have a great hot topic coming up just after Questions, Coffee, and Cars. Now on the looks, I'm not loving the look of this thing.
Well, I like the front grille. It's got that bold, powerful front BMW grille. I like the chrome accents better than it being blacked out, in my opinion.
The chrome down the side? Like, I'm not sure. I would go with the sort of matte black look like we had with the GLS, had all that black.
Yeah.
I think that kind of suited that 63 model. This one with chrome on the side.
Right, and I think it just looks really elegant and sophisticated. I'm not crazy about the back end. It's kind of boxy. I think that BMW could have done a little bit more with it, but I do like those tailpipes.
What did you say it looked like?
I'm not going to say it.
What did you say it looked like?
I'm not going to say.
She said it looked like the Kia Carnival from the back.
Don't be mad at me, but it is kind of boxy like it. And in one of my pictures from Instagram, I kind of looked at it and went, ooh, I don't really like that look.
You know what? I don't like the look of this one because it doesn't have the proper wheels on it. So they put on winter tires here with 21-inch wheels. They are not the gorgeous turbine-looking, multi-spoke, fantastic-looking 23-inch Alpina wheels, which would make all the difference to the way this thing looks.
Those do look really good. And then that green color, it's absolutely gorgeous. We have Dravit Grey Metallic. I think it looks good with all the chrome, but I think that you could pick a different color and it can look spectacular.
All right, that's the outside. The inside is bam. The color, the contrast, the two-tone seats, the wood, the stitching, the leather, it's amazing.
Beautiful. This ivory combo with the navy blue interior is a real standout. Even on the steering wheel, you've got blue and green stitching. You've got the Alpina logo on this interior, whether it's the center console, the steering wheel, or the floor mats. It is really quite beautiful.
And the leather is everywhere. Full leather dash. The bottom of the door cards, full leather with the stitching. Like, this is really, really well done. And
Beautiful.
the whole interior roof liner, even the parcel tray in the back cargo area is covered with this rich blue Alcantara.
You've also got these beautiful screens in here, two 12.3 inch. It comes standard with a panoramic sunroof, or you can get the special Sky Lounge LED roof, which has 15,000 graphic patterns throughout. And at night, you choose the ambient lighting color that you like, and it just lights up, and it's supposed to look like a starlit sky.
Gimmick. That's a gimmick. It's a gimmick. All right.
But if you've got it in a package, why not? You can also shut it off as well if you turn off the ambient lighting if you don't like it.
All right. The one thing I want to say is I have been critical of BMW not moving fast enough with some of their infotainment screens and the look. I'm doing a 180 on it. I'm doing 180 degrees on that. I love it now. You know why, Andrea?
Why?
So many car companies are going to touch screen only.
Yeah.
BMW does it right. You've got a touch screen there in the center. You've got all of the switches below that. You've got an iDrive controller. So Andrea likes the touch screen. I like the controller. You want to hit just keys. It makes everybody happy.
Yeah, it's got everything that you need in here. I think that the center console is really well laid out. There's lots of storage. I like the dial to control the touch screen in here. I've used both of them.
A phone call coming. It's our son. Let's get it.
Hi, Jack.
Hi, Jack. You're on the air.
Sorry,
You're on the show.
You're on the show, Jack.
Say hi to everybody.
Oh, hi everybody.
Have you got a sports update for us?
I don't. I actually have. Well, I could give you a sports update, but I'm not going to.
Oh, okay.
Have I interrupted?
Yes.
You're in the middle of the show.
You're actually on the show, Jack.
Oh, I see. I'm not actually just joking. I'm on the air. Okay.
No.
I am wondering what I should do because I am craving a junior chicken from McDonald's, but I don't want to spend the money.
Well, also there's a grilled cheese that you made that you haven't grilled yet in the fridge. I think maybe you should have that one.
But I don't really want it, no.
Okay, well, go and get your junior chicken.
Okay, Jack, we're wrapping up
our
say thank you to everybody for being part of the show, and make sure to subscribe and hit the like button. Say it.
Thanks everybody for watching the show, and make sure to hit that like button and put it in S for subscribe.
Yeah, Jack.
Well done, Jack.
See you when we get home. Bye.
All right, bye-bye.
And there he goes.
That was our oldest son.
What
he knows his stuff,
What the hell are we talking about?
I don't know. I think the skylit roof or something.
Oh, yeah. Let's get into...
Starlit roof.
Starry night. All right, let's get into the back seat. There's not a ton of legroom.
No.
And this one only has the 6-passenger configuration, right? Or is it available with 7 passengers?
Yeah, you can get a bench seat in this. It's $750 in Canada and $850 in the US. This does not have best-in-class second-row seating. The AMG GLS 63 offers more legroom.
Now, I did like the third row. I thought it was quite comfortable.
Yes.
You slide the second row forward a little bit, lots of room.
It is very comfortable. It feels spacious, but it's not as big as the AMG GLS 63. Again, that offers almost an inch more legroom.
All right, carry on a cooler. It actually fit with all the seats up, right?
I thought it wasn't going to pass the cooler and carry-on test, but it did. It is quite deep back there, and I was able to put the tailgate up. It offers 12.8 cubic feet of space.
Let me guess, it's not as good as the GLS.
It's not.
All right, some excellent questions and a great hot topic, so let's get into it.
Time now for questions, coffee, and cars.
Your questions from Instagram.
How does this compare to the X7 M50i? Given the fact that the captain's chairs don't fold down, would you get the bench seats? I have the pleasure of driving a 6-seater model, and it was gorgeous. I believe the one I drove had rear wheel steering. It is pretty special.
Now, I've only had a chance to drive the X7 with the inline 6, and I wouldn't go for that one. It's great in the X5, but in the X7, I think you need the V8 for this size vehicle. Now, the rear seats, What do you think? I could get around it because this is so nice.
I know, I really like the captain's chairs as well, but if you need the extra space and you need that bench seat, I would definitely go for it. The only thing I don't like back there, which is kind of cheap considering this is an Alpina, is where the cup holders are. It's on the floor and it's this big plastic thing, and I just don't think it looks great.
Well, I think it's plastic because people are going to step on it as they go between the two seats.
Yes. It's a beautiful car, but a gas guzzler. Do you think consumer taste is moving away from this type of engine and towards plug-in vehicles? Well, I think that there are definitely people that are interested in PHEVs for sure. I get asked this all the time, and they want to make the change. They want to be more environmentally friendly and fuel efficient.
That's the perception. Here's the reality. So there are some people that want to do that, but the hard numbers are that people are buying in record numbers this year full-size trucks. We're talking pickup trucks, Escalades, Denali's, Yukons, you name it, and this gets lumped in with that.
And the Escalade for sales in the first 6 months of this year in the US are up 96%, and in Canada up 176%. But keep in mind, this Escalade is a brand new vehicle and people were waiting for it, but the sales are still up, and I think that that is crazy.
The fuel economy on the Escalade is horrendous. We were getting around 26 liters per 100 kilometers, and it uses premium gas. So people are voting with their wallet, and that's what they're voting with. And you know what? Yes, there were people who are buying Teslas and plug-ins, but there's a lot of people that want this kind of stuff still.
And you can get the Escalade with the diesel engine, and it is better fuel economy-wise, but it's still a lot. The Alpina XB7, the pinnacle of BMW luxury and Alpina performance. How does this compare to the top-end versions of the GLS? Truly is an impressive machine.
I like the looks of the GLS a little better, I think, but I love the way this drives. Oh my God, this is absolute perfection. Yeah, it's perfection.
It's pretty amazing. Alpina caters to a small group of car enthusiasts who want to drive this kind of luxurious vehicle. And just to put it into perspective, Alpina only produces around 2,000 vehicles a year, and 400 come to the US and Canada. With AMG, the biggest market for AMG sales is in the US. They sell about 11,000 vehicles and 70,000 worldwide. That is a huge difference.
Do you know the biggest market share for AMG in the world? It's Canada.
Really?
As a percentage, yes. And in Vancouver.
We do see a lot of Mercedes-Benz.
So AMG is getting branded on everything. I mean, you can get a little C-Class or a B-Class with an AMG on it. This is very exclusive. But the interesting thing is that Alpina isn't about driving fast all the time. It's about having everything in reserve in a beautifully luxurious car. When you want to go, it's all there.
Yeah, and some will even say that you'll take an M vehicle to the track, but you'll take an Alpina vehicle to get there.
Nice. And now it's time for our hot topic. What's this one, Andrea?
How do you rate the Alpina as a package versus its competition? And which would you pick for this kind of money? What about resale value versus the alternatives? Would also like more on Alpina heritage. It's more than M.
Oh, I love that.
Isn't that a great sound?
This thing is got to be one of the most effortless cars I've ever driven.
For sure. I agree with you. And if you compare it to the AMG GLS 63 or even the M50i, they're just more on, you know, they're working harder. It just seems more performance-based. This, you get the power, but you get all that comfort.
This is so nicely done. I came into this thinking, Alpina badge on it. What the heck's that all about?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm falling for this thing. If I had the money and I was looking for a vehicle of this size and I wanted something super exclusive, I would be all over this.
This is it. And just reading up on all the heritage of the Alpina brand, it's quite something. The owner of the company, Burkhard Bovenseep, it took us a while to figure out how to pronounce that.
Take 26.
Yeah. He just has so much passion for his brand. It's been around for 55 years. He started working at his father's typewriting factory, and he specifically wanted to produce a carburetor for the BMW 1500. And when he did, he named it the Alpina unit, and the rest is history.
You know what happened though? It was so well done. The engineering division of BMW was so impressed with it.
Yeah.
They actually said if you have one of these carburetors put in your BMW, they will cover it under warranty.
Wow.
And that's how the relationship started. And it's not like AMG, which started as an independent tuner, the same way that Alpina did, but AMG was bought by Mercedes-Benz. And now it's just another production run, and they stick AMG on everything.
Yeah.
This is still a separate company that is done sanctioned, fully sanctioned by BMW, but it's done separately.
The company today is run by Burkhard and his two sons. It's a really family-based business, and I like that. You know, he's inspired by this Oscar Wilde quote, "I'm a man of simple tastes. I'm always satisfied with the best." Don't you love that?
I love it, Andrea. I live by it. That's when I met you.
Oh,
Got the best.
Zach.
Corny, right? All right, I tell you what, you mentioned the residual value or the resale value, how it's going to hold its value. It's kind of scary. Let's get into the vital stats.
Let's start with pricing. The Alpina starts at $165,900. Price has tested $175,450. JD Power has given the Alpina XB7 an overall score of 81 out of 100. According to the BMW online lease calculator, the XB7 will retain only 34% of its value after 4 years.
Here's the fuel economy. It's not terrible. 15.7 liters per 100 kilometers in the city, 11.5 on the highway. That's 15 miles per gallon in the city, 21 miles per gallon highway. This has an impressive 7,500 pound towing capacity. BMW offers a warranty of 4 years, 80,000 kilometers or 50,000 miles, plus no charge scheduled maintenance for 4 years.
We already talked about the GLS. What else can you buy that's fast and expensive?
For your consideration, 4 vehicles for you to consider.
Up first is the Mercedes-Benz AMG GLS 63 with a twin turbocharged 4-liter V8, a 48-volt hybrid system as well. It has 603 horsepower and a starting price of just under $161,000.
Next is the Maybach version of the GLS called the GLS 600. It also has a twin turbocharged V8 with the EQ boost, 550 horsepower and 538 pound-feet of torque, and a starting price of just under $200,000.
The new Range Rover First Edition with a 4.4-liter twin turbocharged V8, 523 horsepower, and a starting price of $182,000.
The Bentley Bentayga has a 4-liter twin turbocharged V8, 542 horsepower, and a starting price of $227,000. So there are 4 high-powered luxury SUVs for you to consider. Lightning round. 2 things we like. Gesture control.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yes.
Lightning round.
It's on again.
Oh. Gesture control. Lightning round. 2 things we like. 2 things we'd like to see improved.
Well, I love the power and the way this handles.
And I love the interior.
What I don't love, and it's only a small thing, is the cup holders in the back. It's a little bit too plastic fantastic for an Alpina.
And this is made in the United States. I wish it was made in Germany.
This Alpina is so fun to drive. If you want to be a part of an exclusive club, you got it with this one.
Who cares what the price is? Those that can afford it, they want it. This video is brought to you by Car Cost Canada. Get the dealer's cost, list of rebates, plus discounted interest rates. Use the promo code Motormouth to become an expert member and get extra searches. The link is in the description below.